Zach LaVine, that's the story here. He is out.
Yeah, it's going to be a few weeks until they can get him back, but not as bad as it could have been. In the end, given the way it looked, boy, I tell you, when they had to help him off, he'll probably consider that to be good news.
Well, a few weeks could still impact the season in a big way, but yeah, very fortunate he's not out for the year.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Russell. Corey Brewer is out there with Larry Nance. And there's Bryant. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, they had a rough season as they learned the ropes, but still came up with several big wins, Doris, that they could build off of last year.
Well, you have to look no further. They were one of two teams to beat Golden State in Golden State. And listen, everyone knew this was going to be a process, developing this young group. But you love getting your players that kind of experience in those tough environments.
Rubio misses. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Clippers.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
You know, completely surprised by the number of turnovers and their lack of effectiveness on defense. Just a poor outing in two crucial categories.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three by the Lakers. Higgins outside. A three-pointer, no good. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 6-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
You know, they completely dominated the pace at which this was played. They scored at will, and it was on the road. Even more impressive.
Shot clock at 6. And Rubio kicks to Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Wow, under duress of the shot clock. Towns calm, delivers, beautifully done.
The feed now to Brewer. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Bryant's got 8 points.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Towns, the screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And his team start to get a feel for one another here early in the season, Doris. What are you looking for as a team leader when you're a coach, when you're starting to look for that chemistry element? What's most important, you think, in getting that team vibe to come together?
I think a few things. I think most importantly, perhaps, is that star or the 2 stars on these respective teams. It goes a long way toward chemistry and establishing a culture of winning when your best player is your hardest worker. That's the first thing. The other thing you're looking for is what happens when adversity sets in. You know, when things are flowing and there's winning going on, it's easy. And sometimes things can get glossed over. If you are establishing winning, I think the most important thing you want to see is a little bit of adversity for your team, because inevitably that's going to come. And how do we react? I think it's important not to get discouraged. Make sure you keep your head up. And again, I would say your most or your best players have got to set the tone where that's concerned.
Now, here's Brewer. Russell from long range. That one, no good. Good D by Rubio. Higgins outside. Towns dishes to Rubio. Stevenson outside. Towns sets the pick for Stevenson. Over to the left wing. And Towns gets it to go.
On the catch and shoot, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Nance outside. Back to Bryant. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now, here's Stevenson. To the left wing. Towns, the pass to Dang. good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, the thought was Zhang would never be much of a scorer, but I think he's changing people's minds.
And here's Russell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And Rubio kicks to Zhang. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, just the defender in his grill, and Towns buries the jumper anyway.
Russell kicks to Bryant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Zhang. Pass to Stevenson. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. And it's a tie ball game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Russell kicks to Nance. To the middle. Here's Zubac. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You know, creating opportunities right there near the bucket like that, that's always a priority. That's good offense.
Pass to Dang. Inside. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Brewer. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Stevenson kicks to Rubio. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Russell dishes to Brewer. Back to Russell. Here's the screen. The pass to Zubac. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Stevenson.
They were right there on him, guys. When you take away space from a shooter, it can rattle and force a miss like they did there.
Rubio against Russell. Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound.
Amazing effort from the defense. Slowing down that guy is no easy task.
One added pressure, Doris, that Wiggins has that is unique to himself is that he carries most of the weight of Canada's international basketball dreams. He certainly is the best and the brightest for them. He's expected to lead, in fact, the country to a golden age.
For all the players that we have seen come in the league from north of the border, I think Wiggins has the best potential, and I think he's handled the extra pressure.
Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Down low. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. There's the three. Bryant with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Russell with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Russell kicks to Bryant. His three-pointers off the mark. Now, here's Dunn. His last outing, he had 8 points. Stevenson outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, guys, I think maybe at the start of the season last year, there was a little bit of doubt, but it was pretty apparent pretty quickly that Cat was the rookie of the year. You know, this guy played at a near all-star level from games 1 through 82, never missed a beat. One of the most impressive rookie seasons this league has ever seen.
And Towns was a runaway with the Rookie of the Year, as many expected, Doris. Not many rookies can average 18 points and 10 rebounds right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's just rare to see a rookie come in at the age Cat did and be so proficient in so many areas. You know, very often, Karl Anthony Towns looked like like a 10-year vet as a rookie. He had the most statistically impressive rookie year since Blake Griffin's debut back in 2011.
And Towns drops them both.
Among the league's big men, he stands out for his free throw shooting. He's always steady there.
Here's Clarkson, picked by Mozgov. Now Randall. Kicks it to Goodwin. And it's blocked by Stevenson. Now here's Dunn. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Muhammad. It's deflected. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Bielitsa, who checks in for Towns. Stevenson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Muhammad. And the 3-ball is good. Muhammad's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers trailed by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Randall with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He gets that one. Minnesota leading by 3. Dishes it to Stevenson. High post, Bekovic. He kicks to Muhammad. Back to Bekovic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
He's got a defender draped all over him and somehow manages his way to the hoop for the layup. That's just well done.
Now here's Muhammad. 9 points last game out. Stevenson outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Lakers trailed by 7. And here's Clarkson looking for his first basket still in this one. Inside, intercepted. Out to the wing. Now here's Dunn. He's covered by Clarkson. Nobody near Stevenson. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Young outside. There's the dish to Clarkson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
It's Bekovic atop the key. And Muhammad kicks to Bielitsa. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Feeds it to Randall. Picked by Randall. Knocks it loose. Young dishes to Goodwin. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Lakers.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys they need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Hey, an interesting thing to address before the game.
Yeah, and clearly the coach has been hammering home the point to his guys that good shot selection is absolutely key.
You know, quality looks lead to quality shots and field goal percentage. So I am sure that's what coach is looking for in terms of strategy. That kind of miss rarely happens, but when they occur, they're pretty shocking.
Stevenson kicks to Dunn. Down low. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Stevenson. Now, here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Goodwin. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. The Lakers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Shots.
That free throw missing, and the Lakers making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Dunn doesn't go for him. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They lead by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. First quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Their biggest advantage could be their fearlessness. Maybe a bad shot once in a while, but these guys have range and they know it.
Minnesota leading by 7. Ricky Rubio is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Gorgie Deng. And it's Muhammad in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Great focus by Wiggins in the face of some pretty good defense.
Zubac's the pass to Ingram. And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. I mean, he's still, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
On the wing, Wiggins. The shot. Again, Wiggins missing. Lakers trail by 7. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Rubio dishes to Wiggins. unloads from 9, and it's Ingram with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Muhammad. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Muhammad's got 5 now. And Los Angeles guys shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55% to the paint, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Lakers.
And really, the long ball hadn't been a big factor for them. Not a lot of attempts, not a lot of makes either. Nothing wrong, though, with probing inside on days when the shots aren't falling.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Bryant.
You know, I like what Muhammad does here. He keeps his feet moving and challenges the shooter.
Bryant can't get it to go. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
There's the screen. Outside, Russell lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wiggins from outside. Again, Wiggins missing.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 15.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
No, he's having one of those stretches where you just have to stand back and admire the work he's putting in on the basketball court.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Russell passes to Zubac. Ingram wide open. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Towns the screen. And Rubio kicks to Zhang. There's a good screen. Back to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. It's up a 3. Muhammad, no luck.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And Nance kicks to Bryant. To the left side wing. Russell against Rubio. Back to Bryant. Begins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Here's Towns. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Clippers.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And Doris, a lot of people knew that Towns would be good in the NBA, but just how quickly he has established himself as a defensive force is very impressive. You can see how he impacts decisions that opponents are making on the floor around him.
Yeah, I think Towns is always lurking and always aware of what the opposite offense is thinking about, and so he gets a lot of his blocks when the shooter didn't even know Cat was in position to block it. And what's really impressive is how versatile Cat is with who he can match up with and his defense individually in one-on-one situations.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Brewer is checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Bryant. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, funny thing is, in his only season at the University of Kentucky, he didn't start. And yet Karl Anthony Towns becomes the #1 pick in the draft. So unusual.
Now, here is Russell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Passes it to Brewer. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 6. Rubio outside. Zhang with a screen on Russell. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. He He feeds it to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Lakers trail by 8. Now Russell to the inside. Zubac. Yes, that goes in.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Andrew Wiggins' ball handling lagged behind the rest of his game before he came to the NBA, but he's found he can use his size to post up immediately. It's a talent that many players don't develop until they've been in the league for years. Evan, he's got the footwork, and as his skills develop, he's almost certain to become a superstar.
Sure does. Thanks, D.A. Here's Russell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Young kicks to Russell. And the Lakers get it back. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Young with no one around. No good on the quick 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Russell against Rubio. Here's Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively. The feed to Young. In the corner, Nance with it. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 10. And it's done in the corner. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Dunn. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And for Chris Dunn, you know, everyone told him to enter the draft after 3 years at Providence. His father, his coach, he could have been a first-round pick back in 15. Instead, he decided to stay one more season, earn his diploma, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well for him.
No good on that one. And Dunn, undergoing 2 shoulder surgeries in college, took a medical red shirt for his sophomore season.
Yeah, and that was on his right shoulder, his shooting shoulder. You wonder if he can get even better shooting the ball with time.
Bjelica, he checks in for Minnesota. And the Lakers also making a switch. Julius Randle's checked in for Larry Nance.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Mozgov kicks to Clarkson. Back to Mozgov. And stolen by Pekovic. Now, here's Dunn. Guarded closely. To Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota. Lakers trail by 11. On the wing, Brewer, covered by Wiggins. Mozgov sets a screen for Randle. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's a great play. Some confidence that time. He found a nice gap in the defense, didn't hesitate, let it fly.
Bjelica passes it to Wiggins. Drops in the layup for 2. Wiggins has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Dunn. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead. Clarkson dishes to Young. Picked by Mozgov. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. Doris, when you talk to Minnesota fans, there is a sense of optimism with this team that had been absent for so long. The Timberwolves are a franchise that had been very, very close to being good for a long time. Where are they now?
Well, I think, Kevin, fans think this is a team that could one day be playing for an NBA title. And they aren't wrong with the talent that are the pillars of this organization. If there is any fan base that deserves to have a team like this, it's easy to cheer for Minnesota.
Pekovic, Mozgov with the block.
Mozgov's such an effective player. His defensive presence, ability to block shots is so crucial to this team.
Picked by Mozgov. And Brewer kicks to Randall. Ball stolen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Stevenson.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
You know, why waste any time? When the floor's that open, you might as well take it all the way home.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Timeout called the Lakers. Doris, as a former Big East point guard, you know all about playmaking. Who in the NBA right now, in your opinion, is the best at setting up their teammates?
I think Chris Paul. I think he's got the best handle on the point guard position. And to me, Kevin, I don't know how you feel. I'd love your take on it. I don't think Chris Paul gets enough credit when we talk about MVP year after year. Your thoughts?
I think so much, though, Doris, is clouded by the fact that he can't get past the second round. Would you not agree that has been this thing around his neck, which he just can't get off?
You know, it's a great point because the narrative is certainly there. He's never been beyond that second round, and so much of success in the NBA is defined by how many finals have you played in and how many championships have you won.
But I hear so many people who I respect, like yourself, who've played the position, know what it takes to play. Chris Paul is the first name out of their mouth every time about leadership, toughness, overall point guard play.
Yeah, the cerebral nature of what he does. And obviously the only question is, you know, does he demand too much from teammates? Is that even something that you would consider a worthy question to ask? Is he hard to play with?
Yeah. Here's Mozgov. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Pekovic. The pass to Stevenson. Goodwin with the steal. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Trains the jumper to finish the break. Clarkson's got his third basket of the night.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Bielitsa passes to Pekovic. Got a piece of it. Clarkson with the ball. He has 7. Mozgov with the bucket.
Boy, when you deliver the ball to Mozgov on the interior, he knows how to get it done.
And here is Dunn. Here's Bielitsa. Kicks it to Dunn. Pekovic with a screen on Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. That's good from Pekovic on the assist from Dunn. Pekovic has got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Picked by Mozgov. Now, here's Clarkson. Over in the corner, Randall. Picked by Mozgov. Goodwin dishes to Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, very surprising he flanked that one. Everybody in the building thought that was down.
Wiggins kicks to Dunn. Tries from 10. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Clarkson passes to Randall. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Brewer. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 9. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Dunn dishes to Stevenson. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers shooting in the second quarter around 42%. And it's good one in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now done. There's the screen. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so we wrap up the first half. Timberwolves lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Timberwolves leading by 9. So for the Lakers right now, Brewer is out there with Larry Nance. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And there's Bryant. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Now here's Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Jang. Shot, high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jang's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves.
I mean, the first thing you notice about Gorgui Dieng is when he's on the floor, it's his defensive presence. Very long arms to bother shooters, quick movement to stay and track drivers as they come to the rim. Such a force.
Minnesota shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And Rubio kicks to Stevenson. From 16 feet away, he can. Stevenson's got 14 points for the game. Lakers trail by 11. And with Jang's defensive presence, Doris, he'll always find a way onto the floor. Everything else he does is icing on the cake.
Well, it isn't just protecting the rim that Jang excels at, right? He also has great timing to deny passes and come up with some steals. He's carved out a nice role for himself in the NBA.
Here's Stevenson. They get it back. Towns, the pass to Wiggins. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Brewer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Jang's got his third rebound tonight. Wiggins drives in.
You can watch Andrew Wiggins play for 5 minutes to see how naturally scoring comes to this guy. He's always moving without the ball to find space to attack the rim or try to get open. And he is a guy that will continue to add to his skill set so he can put up points in a number of different ways.
And that one misses.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 12. Russell with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low. Here's Zubac. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And one area that Wiggins is already very good at is his ability to score on the break. Doris, he covers ground so easily in transition and gets a lot of free points that way.
You know, and that's what great scorers tend to do. They find and improve on every possible way to score. And Wiggins, just like all the ones who came before him, you take portions of other players' games and incorporate them into your own bag of tricks.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The dish to Bryant. And it's blocked by Stevenson.
Sluggish 1 for 4 start in the third period.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jang dishes to Wiggins. Towns the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Another miss by Minnesota. Lakers trail by 12. And Nance kicks to Russell. Shoots from the high post. And no good by the Lakers.
Not how they hope to start this second half, missing 4 of their first 5 here.
Stevenson outside. He kicks it to Wiggins. Towns the screen. Off the screen. A Again, Wiggins missing.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Brewer's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Jang with a screen on Russell. Wiggins from outside. Again, Wiggins missing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Zubac the pass to Brewer. Gets himself open and drills it. Brewer's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's a case where they're really in sync on that bucket with the lead pass hitting him in stride, on time and on target.
And here's Rubio. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Towns. It's good again, and an excellent 7th-grade shooting night so far.
Listen, at what point does the defense try to deny Towns the touches? Because he's been unstoppable here.
Timeout called, the late for Corey Brewer. Lakers trail by 12. Outside Bryant. Outside Russell. Lets it go from 14. It's good.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Rubio against Russell. Rubio dishes to Towns. And Zhang kicks to Muhammad. And he banks in the layup. Muhammad's got 7 points in the game.
Confidence is not an issue. Muhammad knows what he's doing offensively.
Here's Russell. Outside Bryant. It's tipped. Now here's Ingram. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Out to the right wing. Baseline try. The offensive rebound. Zhang, no luck. Lakers trail by 12. Bryant with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Russell passes to Bryant. To the inside. Zubac. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Doris, many players have said the league has become softer over the years. In your view, has the league moved away from a physical brand of basketball?
Well, because you've been calling this league longer than I have, I'm throwing this question back at you. You look at a guy with the frame and game of Steph Curry. Could he have been successful in the era that the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat were basically hand-to-hand combat on a nightly basis?
I think he would have found a way. I think it would have been more difficult. Whether he'd be as prolific as now, I don't know. I think the game has the essence of all the best parts of the physicality without being the drudgery of every play being hand-to-hand combat.
I think as a fan, I would agree, because the Showtime Lakers were my favorite team growing up. They played with pace. They played with fluidity. You had the back-to-the-basket center. You had the hyper-athletic power forward. You had Michael Cooper guarding, and you had Byron Scott shooting the ball. I think they had every aspect that you could enjoy from a team standpoint.
Good perspective. Now, here's Dunn. Another miss by Minnesota.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
And here's Young from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, great work on the perimeter, finding a little bit of space, hitting the 3-ball. That's his game.
Here's Dang. He has 6 to the paint. Here's Muhammad. Lays it up and banks it in. Muhammad's got 9.
The broad shoulders of Cat helps make him an excellent screener.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside Russell. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Went with the teardrop, and the timing had to be just right on the release, and it was.
Zhang, a screen. Now Here's Dunn, defended by Bryant. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. I would take a look here at the shot chart.
You know, I doubt they came into this game thinking they would be doing this much damage from mid-range, but you have to give them credit for being able to see what is available in their offense and then exploit the weakness of the D. To be successful in this league, you have to be flexible, and they've done a great job of that so far.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Towns. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 7. And Muhammad kicks to Rubio. Feeds it to Jang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Muhammad gets it to go.
Every team's looking for that instant offense, and Muhammad can do that for you.
And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Here's Rubio following the bucket by the Lakers. And he's way off from outside.
If you're going to screen for your man, screen like you mean it.
Here's Russell. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Towns gets it to go.
Well, there's no question about why they're up. His accuracy has been phenomenal tonight.
Now Russell. Outside Bryant. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Towns the screen. Jang dishes to Muhammad. Ejected by Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Minnesota making some changes. Pekovic is checked in. And it's Bielitsa in for Gorgui Dang. Now here's Muhammad, defended by Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dunn on the money from 12 feet away. Dunn's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
What about the concentration of Dunn nailing the shot right in the D's face?
Passes to Randall. He dishes it to Young. Now here's Goodwin. Not a lot of room. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 12. Dunn kicks to Pekovic. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Gorgui Dang's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lakers trail by 12. Clarkson kicks to Goodwin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. 5th on the list, Chris Dunn.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
The first free throw is good.
I think one thing the Wolves will certainly be looking to improve upon this year is solidifying that defense. It has been a weak point for them in recent history, and they have the talent, to me, to play good defense. They just need to drill in the fundamentals.
And both free throws good for Goodwin. And with the Wolves and their defensive problems, Doris, a lot of that comes from lack of protecting the rim. That's not just on the big men either.
Well, Kevin, you're exactly right, because putting up a lot of points at the rim is not just the fault of the 4s and the 5s. Perimeter players can't act as matadors and let dribble drivers in so easily. If opponents do get inside, everyone needs to rotate and challenge shots.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound, just a little too aggressive.
Lakers trail by 10. Picked by Randall. Clarkson kicks to Goodwin.
And really, Dunn plays with a real edge on these, staking his territory and showing off his impressive reach.
Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter. Clarkson kicks to Randall. They set the pick. 1:07 left to play in the third. Clarkson passes to Randall. Here's Goodwin. Here's Clarkson. Back to Mozgov. Picked by Randall. Clarkson kicks to Young. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Young's got 7.
A room service assist to cap that possession. That pass was right on target.
Rubio dishes to Muhammad. Ejected by Young.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
They've got to be aware of that. They can't take any extra time. As long as he makes his presence known, sometimes that's all it takes to change the shot.
Now here's Muhammad. 12 points for him. Rubio the pass to Muhammad. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by Clarkson.
You're always surprised when he misses that kind of look, whether the defense is on him or not.
Goodwin with it. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
One shot, then when we make a miss, run and run through so we get some spacing. Make the game easy.
You know, guys, we hear a lot of coaches preach all this. Tom Thibodeau wanting defensive rebounding and then faster pace on offense.
Yeah, and that shows you he knows the pulse of his team. He knows that they're not quite energized. Their play rises to a whole nother level when they are.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. The 2 #1 picks, Wiggins and Towns, are the forward position. Ricky Rubio is out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Pekovic in at the front. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside, Wiggins possesses that in spades.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Lakers trail by 12. Stolen by Rubio. And here we go. Rubio heading to the hoop. And the shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Los Angeles now. Picked by Randall. Russell kicks to Nance. Back to Russell. All alone. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nance a screen on Rubio. The feed to Goodwin. Back to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Picked by Randall. Goodwin dishes to Randall. Shot clock at 2. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for York Timberwolves, Lance Stevenson. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
They set the pick. Russell passes to Zubac. On the wing, Nance. And it's Russell in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Towns the screen. And Stevenson kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Outside, Russell. Brewer with the screen for Russell. He feeds it to Bryant. Goes back up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Towns. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the middle. Intercepted. Now here's Brewer. Covered by Wiggins. Brewer pushes to Bryant. Pass to Zubac. Outside Bryant. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Russell. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Pekovic with the screen for Wiggins. Rubio outside. Towns the screen. 6 to shoot. And it's Rubio penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Ricky Rubio has always had incredible court vision and knack for making that one dagger of a pass. But Doris has done a good job maturing as a point guard over the last few years. Picked up a lot of things along the way.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, listen, the one area I've really noticed for Rubio that's improved is his decision making. Now, he has found ways to cut turnovers down every year in the league and is now one of the best playmakers in the NBA. I'd say one thing you've got to love about Ricky Rubio is that air of excitement he brings to the floor. You simply never know when he's going to fire off an amazing pass that splits defenders. It's must-see TV when this guy is out in front of the break.
And he can't hit the second. And Rubio certainly does have that flair for the dramatic when he's on the floor. Reminds you, in fact, Doris, a little bit of Jason Williams.
Well, if you're talking about exciting basketball to watch, that is the highest compliment you can pay. It's not easy to demand the attention of a crowd with your passing skills alone. And Rubio has managed to do that with his on-court wizardry.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Lakers trail by 16. Outside, Russell. Bryant with a screen for Russell. Bryant against Rubio. Bryant passes to Russell. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
He's been taking what the defense gives him, shooting a high percentage, and they still trail.
Towns the screen. And Pekovic kicks to Stevenson. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Now, this is a big physical guy himself, and Towns finds other teams trying to bump him off his game.
Shooting for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Lakers trail by 14, and here's Bryant for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Stevenson against Bryant. Here's Towns, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
How about the skill level of Anthony Towns? I'll tell you what, the touch inside, it's a joke how good he is. Just keep things simple. No reason to rush things there.
Timberwolves leading by 13. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Shoots a fader. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wiggins has got 11 points here in just the second half. And here is Bryant. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
Shot from 12. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
At the line for York Timberwolves, Pekovic. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Pekovic. Lakers trail by 17. Russell kicks to Brewer. Down low and stolen by Pekovic. Ryan against Stevenson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Rubio. Stevenson dishes to Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
Yeah, and a smart move to continue going through him down the stretch. Ride the hot hand as far as it will take you.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Rubio the pass to Stevenson. Here's Towns.
And D'Angelo Russell, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do, it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
The first one falls. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Good on both. Here is Russell. Outside Bryant. Back to Russell. 13 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Russell's got 15 points here in the second half. Timberwolves leading by 17. And thinking back to Russell's rookie season, maybe too much was expected of a guy coming in at just 19 years of age.
Yeah, and we live in this win now, instant gratification era. And with the skill set and moxie this kid has, fans are going to expect the world. Just looking at what Russell did in the Rising Stars Challenge last year, though, he may ultimately fulfill all those lofty expectations.
Brewer. Oh, and the dunk by Brewer.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered us some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
Here's Nance. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Stevenson. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Stevenson's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Stevenson. And Bryant kicks to Russell. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Russell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 15. Trying his luck deep. And the basket by Rubio.
I tell you, the jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
Here's the floater, and it's blocked by Stevenson. And there's the pass to Rubio. Towns the screen. Zhang with a screen on Russell. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Shot on the wing. The shot misses. Lakers trail by 18. Brewer with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Outside Russell. Kicks to Nance. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Rubio outside. Here's Wiggins. Money from the wing. Wiggins has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
Here is Russell. There's a good screen. Back to Bryant. Launches it. And no good that time. Good D by Stevenson. Timberwolves leading by 18. Rubio outside. Dishes to Towns. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Karl-Anthony Towns. At the line for two.
He misses the free throw. Nick Young's checked in for Brewer. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Rubio against Russell. Always seen this league grow year in and year out, changing year to year, evolving year to year. Doris, what do you think of the 3 and D player type of player we see?
Well, I think first and foremost, obviously, the 3.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer to Karl-Anthony Towns.
I thought he really played with a great amount of force. No one was going to deny him. He fought through a lot of defensive schemes meant to slow him down and still had himself a night.
So it's Minnesota now. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Elitza with the bucket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on. You know, those points courtesy of an excellent entry pass into the post.
Pekovic with a screen on Clarkson. Passes it to Bielitsa. Now the dish to Rush. Pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Rush. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Dunn. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Young outside from the wing. And again, it's the Lakers.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Oh, great point. I mean, this is how they wanted to start the game off. Unfortunately, a little too late.
Now, here's Dunn. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Talk about setting the table. What a monster first half he had. Forced the defense into adjustments and caused all sorts of problems trying to contain him.
Well, he just couldn't be stopped out there. Easily the best player on the court tonight. It wasn't just talent, he was the aggressor.
Well, I saw the look in his eye, Ernie. The look was, I don't care what the rest of you do. I'm not letting us down. Move, give me the ball. I'm going to deliver. I got a great attitude, about to give you a great performance. Follow me.